Alrighty, and we're back with Ishii in Lower Lenosia. Ready to work on the rest of the main quest line here. Are you ready to go, Ishii? Yeah, we are. Let's get going. Alright. Altar burn. Do angry pirates dream? Ishii, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Naldwick and Vimeles. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust you. Alright. What's not to like? Gimthoda, head of the waters here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting to attack the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all Limsa Limensa has endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin. Just the thought of it sickens me. Pointing. Alright, how are you going? Alright, Grim Soda. Hey, didn't I bring you some flowers earlier? Yeah, I think so. Ah yes, I have a feeling you would be the one Ashburn sent. Since you first arrived at the Morabay dry docks, I have had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It's simply protocol. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. What? You appear to be a model citizen. That, and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Huh! Very well then, I assume Etbrin has informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near the ancient stones called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, pose as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Kanangho, stationed at the rear gates, can provide you with the exact location of the camp. Let's have normal names, that's all I ask. Alright, Kanangho. Ishii, haha, I knew it. No more sardines for Kanangho tonight. What the heck does that mean? No more sardines for Kanangho. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon in the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going on with some of the other guards on who Antwerins would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Ah, the job. Yes, of course. If you are to follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you will eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone half buried in the hill overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say that it's a holy place dedicated to Nimia, the spinner. I'd be surprised that the pirates camped there were aware of that, though. Alright. Okay, oh no, I am lost. I have no idea where I am. Can somebody standing on holy ground help me out? What do you have to say? Bugger off, you unbloodied whelp. Drink of old mate's teats. Wow. And making me wine taste sour already. Wow, dude. Dude, you don't talk to me like that. And you say, punk. And what have we here? A little lost lamb come looking for her mommy. We's a nice fire going. Wanna come sit your tender arms down by old One Tooth. I'll keep you warm and toasted. Wow. These guys are gross. I'm giving you to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your adventuring arse back down to whatever rock it is you crawled out from under. You see, I's had it up to here and your types roaming the hills like they were yours to roam. It's getting to be that a man's can't enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breathing outlander running up asking witches away to a local levemy. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Alright, dude, chill. Saul's balls. Once we have me boys back, I'm putting this godforsaken piece of the isle so far behind me ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags, we've knives to sharpen. He seemed upset. The other guys were disgusting. Good riddance. Alright, Storm Captain. This is what I know. So the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are planning something. But what is this talk of getting me boys back? Could it be that their target never was the victory? Something's not right, and I won't sit by and idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Yushi. It appears we are wise to put our trust in you. What else you got? Victory in peril? Uh-oh. I am concerned, Yushi. It appears that the pirates that I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is the symbol of everything Limsa Lominsa strives to become, and I will not allow those base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion, and you, Ishii, are just the woman to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Earlsworth's at the front gate or Shinangho at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Alright. Let's go to the lady who won the bet. Hail, adventurer! Glad to have another hand aboard to help shore up security. And God knows our reports would sit on Grimthoda's desk gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of the many pirates lurking around the cliffs near Empty Heart. I'd take a closer look before he has the chance to cover his tracks. Alright, here we go. Empty Heart. Shifty-eyed sailor. Ah, spotted me, didn't you? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happening. Oh no. Okay, jump down. Oh, come on. I'm an adventurer. I would jump down. He said it was too late. He said it was too late. Oh, it's a duty. So you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening. Captain! Trouble at the shipyard! Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates! Out of nowhere! Struck me good! Gods below, we are not prepared for this! A pirate soldier, how many do they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. What? Then there's no time to lose. Ishii, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste now. Yup. There go the dock. Running. Oh, can't go that way. Interesting. Where am I going? Alright, never mind. Maybe I was going the right way the first time. That's right, you and your friend are done for. What are these other people just standing around? Are you alright? Pirates! That's a healer. Stun! There's victory. What's going on? You alright? Yahaha! Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still, don't trust these slimy bastards. But their plan worked like a charm. Dah! What are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy! All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright and build a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under Limling's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous shites? You're the one with no bloody sense, dah. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. Ah, I wondered why Adbrin never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship's a symbol all right, of everything but what went wrong with the world. And I mean to shatter it to 100,000 pieces. Yars! Grimthoda, Ishi, pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Don't mind if I do. Ah, this is madness. A pirate don't abandon his treasure. My father, you must stop him. Leave him to us, Ishi. Whoa. As we agreed, he's working with the Sinani, or whatever they're called. He's the best fish. Wow. Alright, I'll focus on the pirate. No idea who you're up against. Where adventurer has a crazy glint in his eye. Now, me out of me damn way. No. Please, you cannot let him win. I didn't. Fish tools. Duty complete. I must be getting old, letting some green venturer get the best of me. Dad. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? It's okay, little man. My thanks, Ishi. I shudder to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Grim Thota. It's alright, man. Hang in there. Oops. There we go. Our Grim Thota. How fare you, Ishi? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than just a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Lominsa from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regime will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry docks safe. At Brim's apologies. Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, the incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory complete and in the water. By and by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Rainer's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask another favor. Sure. Grimstone wishes to entrust you with an important task. Ishi, in light of your role in recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Atziframs, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which the proven enemy of Limsa Lominsa deems worthy of enciphering is like to be the great interest of the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told that Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Baderon and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench into his hands and no other, do you understand? I sure do. Alrighty, back to Limsa. Alright. Daron. Ahoy there, Ishi. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Atbrim's laid out an entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least she kept the victory from being sunk before she sailed. And for that, I owe you me thanks. You've really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lass. Folk know that when they need something doing. You need something doing? And what might that be? Here you go. You want someone to read a message written of funny letters for you. And Grim Thota thought I might know a man as could? Well, let's see it then. Aye. I reckon I might know a candy bugger who wouldn't mind read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Baderon. You know, you're like ones of me regulars now, Ishi. You've never let me down yet, and Navigator help me, I reckon I can trust you. Grim Thota was right to want this message deciphered. We got some trouble brewing here, and make no mistake, get ready for action and I'll explain. Alright. Good to have you aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? Fainton Strike. Okay. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you priced from the cold, dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them's Sahajin letters, lass. And I should know I gutted more fishback messengers than I could count. Gets worse though. The plan to blow up the Victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of hell in western Lenosia, then hit the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. Point being, the attack on the Victories weren't an act of a few rebellious pirates, 'twas a key part in some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this right, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw ye was onto 'em, rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Abram's old man. They were with us Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? And they have summit better to do, or what? Oh. 7 L's. I've got it all backwards. That mess with the Victory, that was meant to be a bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about raising L's in western Lenosia, that's where it'll be. Summit tells me Swiftperch is about to get hit, and hit hard. Nishi is focused. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rayner at the Coral Tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him an and, eh? You can be damn sure he'll need one. Yep. Okay. Oop, where am I going? There it was. Okay, we're going to the Marauders Guild. Inform Captain Rayner. Not Jim Rayner. Hello. Yes, I am Rayner. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the Victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Baderon. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet morning are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is this foot? An assault on Swiftperch? But we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are amassing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Baderon is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The question is, where do we send them? Where to send them? While I concur with Baderon's assessment that the attack to the dry docks is intended as a diversion, Swiftperch is but one of several points to target for a main thrust. Commodore, sir! Report. It's a Sahajin, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Tidegate and threaten to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and get the order to march. I'm here to help too. Aye, Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahajin, which means that every chance this which means there is every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It is at times like such as these where I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us. But wishes will avail us not, Coven River. You must serve in their absence. Make for Swiftperch with all haste and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Yes, sir. Huzzah! Ugh. Before I continue with the main quest though at Swiftperch, I'm actually going to head down to the Fisherman's Guild. There's a boat nearby, and the boat leads straight to Western Lenosia, where I'll go into the town of Illport. Once I get there, I'll do the typical talk with the Choco Keep, attune to the Aetheryte, and I'm going to check in with the hunter that the guildmaster told me to check in with. Renfred, one of Wernzon's girls, are ya? Why, I've known that sprat since he was knee-high and all. Knee-high to a, well, he was always kind of a big fella, was Wernzon. And now they call him Axemaster, eh? Not a subtle lot, you marauders. So, I suppose you're here to hunt down our local trouble. What you need to do then is to take yourself northwest up towards Camp Skull Valley, and give a good whistle. The mean buggers you're after, his name is Patrizpatan. By and by, will come running across the weeded plains. He'll think you're trespassing on his territory, see? So you better have a cleaver o' yours ready. Oschan's blessing be upon you. Alright, thank you, sir. Let's go kill a thing. Alright, we're gonna whistle. Oh, there it is. Oh! Hello, pretty tiger. Did you come to die? I think you did. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Still dead. Alright, Wernzon. What's next? I've been contacted by Renfred. He is not but praise for you, Ishi. Your reputation to the guild has been exemplary. There is one more task I would have you complete this day. A task that will demonstrate for you just how strong you have become. Report to Skafgrim, where he awaits on the bank of the Aegis River, and he shall help you unveil the untapped power of your axe. Alright. Weird name person. Aye, lass, I know why you're here. After seeing this big old boulder, I'd wager you know why you're here too. Now, my rock's a bit more of a challenge than these pebbles Rotgrim had you training on. To crack this beauty will require a relatively heavy swing. Impossible, you say? Ha! Wernzon wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you capable. Alright. Alright, anyway. We're heavy swinging this boulder. Shablam! Who knew? Alright, Scap. Hey, would you look at that? On your first attempt, too. Well, I guess it's back to your Axemaster fold. Hope this is it. Okay. Alright, Wernzon. Oh, cutscene. Ha 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 ha. I knew you would return before long. A deafening crack of shattering boulder reached me even here. This feat of strength deserves recognition, and you shall have it in the form of a new technique. Adopted and perfected by our guild's forebears, the tomahawk throw was first devised by pirates as an opening attack on closing enemy vessels. Oh, he hands me the technique. Great. Though we primarily focus on close quarter combat, you will no doubt find that having a powerful ranged strike at your disposal greatly expands your tactical versatility. I sense that the impending confrontation with Gujata weighs heavily on your mind, Yushi. But hurried swings lead to glancing blows. There is no swift road to attaining the peak of mastery you seek, only a steady, measured ascent. Do that. Do. Your face has a big scar. Yeah! Well guys, I think we'll end this one here. We'll pick up the next video at the defense of Swiftperch. But until then, we'll catch you later.